We are third in the ratings.
That's why we're the third ranked broadcast team, and there's only one team.
One of us. That's right.
We amaze ourselves.
We've
sometimes.
moved up. We have moved up.
We were fifth.
We were.
We're still number one in the 70 and over crowd, though.
Because it's new every time we come on.
We are played in nursing homes all over the world.
Well, the down ref is the 4 hits guy, so we should be okay there, hopefully. Sup ref, I think, was pretty good. I think we had him earlier, didn't we? He seemed to be pretty good.
It all runs together.
Yeah. Kind of like the nursing home.
He's the get-back coach. Every NFL team has a get-back coach. All they're supposed to do is walk up and down the signs to tell everybody to get back.
Here we go. Ball put into play by Legacy. Picked up in the back by Cam. Layla. Gabby. Picked up down in the back middle. Pushed to the outside. And picked up by Layla in the back. Barrett to the outside. Gabby's going to try this again. Gets picked up in the back row. If this is any kind of indication, we're going to have a pretty tough match here. Ball's going to be put back over. Picked up by Layla. Barra puts that to the outside to Gabby.
Down the line! She puts it down.
Maybe I should start recording.
I'd tell you to clip that one off, but you really can't because you weren't recording it.
Right.
So Gabby comes out strong, and this Legacy team's really good defensively. They have a couple of good hitters, but they're going to get to most balls here.
Yeah. Not much can hit the floor on their side. Hopefully the same will happen on ours. Picked up in the back, pushed to the middle. Get a roll shot over, picked up by Layla. Pushed to the outside, backside. Jasmine. We go back to the right. And Layla was right there, but Barra got in the way of that one, thinking nobody was back there, and that's going to tie us up at 1. Nice job trying to cover, not thinking anybody was right back there. Ball gets put into play, back in the middle, picked up by Layla. Pushed to the outside. Jasmine, Mabel puts that down in the middle. Push the outside, Gabby. The hit picked up in the back.
The outside, they're going to call a lift. Double hit.
That is the first double I have seen
all day.
In 2 days.
So the call does exist, and
apparently.
So we were worried. We were wondering about something earlier. We got the answer as Rachel checks in for Layla. They are calling the new NCAA rule. You get a double on your side as long as it doesn't cross the net. It's good. If you hit it over on a double, or it's just really sloppy, they're going to call it.
Gabby puts a steamer down the line.
3-1. First team we played today, it wasn't wearing pink.
That's correct. So all of our team in pink jokes kind of go out the window. Another ace.
So if anyone at home are familiar with the Cardinal Cowboy, that's how I describe their assistant coach. If you're not familiar, then, well, the joke's just lost on you.
Well, just look at the assistant coach, I guess. I don't know what else to tell you. Gabby put it in play.
That's 3 straight.
Down the middle. There's another ace.
Get that hairball?
I'm not sure. They gave her a little grace on time because she got hit by the net while she was standing back there.
Oh, Jasmine with a block.
Push to the outside. Rachel.
Good shot.
Nice shot by Rachel. Push to the other corner. We went down and set up.
She took what they gave them.
She gave what they took them. Right across the line, and they just didn't have an answer for that.
Keep the pressure on here, Ed. Don't let your feet off the gas. Another great
Gabby,
serve.
nice serve.
Good cover by
Good
Barra.
pickup by Barra. Big hit picked up. Oh!
Good hustle.
Nice hustle. Nice try. Oh, it's Gabby. I just saw somebody come sliding across the floor. Fan Clan's got to be ready to catch those players. Jasmine, nice hit down the right side.
Little change up there.
They were looking for a cross, and she saw it. Changed her hand position. That went outside. Nope, they're going to let it go.
What she wanted to call it. The flag almost went up.
I think it was outside myself, too, but
6-3. She started to put the flag up. There was nothing on the other. Nobody on the other side said anything. Pushed out a little too far for her to go and get.
Serve back in the middle. Gabby, overpass picked up by Barra. Free ball over by Cam. We get an outside hit and
into the net. So, Eddie, you got to like how Crossfire's starting here. Aggressive on everything they're doing.
Correct.
They got to keep up the intensity. If they can match the intensity of Legacy, I like their chances.
I agree with you. They're definitely in the driver's seat right now. They get up in the middle.
Good shot there. A lot of volleyball left here. Mila is in for Jasmine. 7-4 Crossfire by 3.
What are we looking for? Score table issues, I guess. Picked up by Gabby. Pushed outside middle. Back row, actually. Mila, good hit down the middle. Come for the outside. Picked up by Gabby. Push to the outside. Rachel. Just a little short on that Rach bomb.
Yep, she just got a little anxious and arm got a little bit ahead of her.
I think the ball came down a little bit earlier than she was anticipating. At that point, she was committed. She had to swing through.
What are we waiting on here?
I don't know.
We've lost our
We
down
lost
ref.
our ball. Who's down ref go?
He's talking to their coach.
Oh. What is the issue now?
Earrings? I'm guessing it's earrings.
The guy in the hat's earrings, or?
I don't know if you can't wear earrings or they can't be big. I don't know
They
what.
can't be big.
So technically, this should be a point. If you're delaying the game because of equipment, that should be a point for Crossfire, correct?
I'm not sure exactly how that goes.
So now everybody's taking earrings out.
off.
So all day long this has gone on. Nobody said a word. Now all of a sudden everybody's got to take their earrings out. It's bordering on ridiculous, but...
Yeah, we couldn't end the day on a easy note.
Again, of all the things you choose to care about, this is going to be the one.
Steve, take your earrings out before we get called.
I don't want the holes to close up. Just got them pierced.
Legacy puts this into play, picked up by Gabby in the back. Push to the outside. Rachel, gonna roll that down in the middle. It's gonna be picked up, pushed out in the middle.
She hit the net.
Net.
Yep, that'll be ours. Hit the net with her follow-through. Pulled that sucker right on down, and it's 8-5.
You can't hold the net down when you hit the ball over it?
Nope.
Well, no wonder I can't ever play. Cam down the left side.
Good shot there. That was an ace. That was a beautiful ace there. 9-5, 4-point Crossfire lead here, and a timeout. Timeout by Legacy. You got to keep your head here. You got to stay even keel. You cannot allow yourself to get too high.
Can't get ahead of yourself.
But you have to keep the intensity and the pressure
absolutely.
up.
Can't be thinking about that low and brow yet. You got to
I'm thinking about that low and brow.
You got to sit back and put this game away before. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just play the game. Keep going.
You know, in a way, you're playing with house money here.
Absolutely.
And you can play with house money at the President Casino.
That is correct.
On the Admiral.
They're open 9-5, which is your score right now. 9-5 Crossfire.
Dolly Parton may or may not be there singing that song when you get there. Cam sends it deep, and it's out. Just long. 9-6 now. Don't see that very often.
It was pretty close, too. It was barely out, and it was right at two players. They both had to move.
So she'll check out. Layla will check in. Never want anybody to stop being aggressive. 10-7 Crossfire now. Layla sends it deep back, and I think they're making a conscious effort to serve deep.
Gabby with a big hit. Picked up in the back.
Incredible.
Barra.
He blew the whistle.
Gabby with another nice hit. Recovery on that scramble. That's off the antenna.
Yeah.
7-11 your score.
I went there this morning, got me some corn nuts.
Went there this morning, got me some coffee.
Did not get a Slurpee, but I wanted to.
Have you seen them Slurpee machines? They're all digital and stuff now.
I don't want to overserve you.
I didn't know what happened. Roll shot over, picked up by Cam.
Job by Neela.
Neela putting that up, and Nelson's going to put that over in the middle back. So we push up here in the middle.
Good job getting hands on that.
They're heading out of the middle. They're not going to very many sides.
12-5 on a big back row attack by Cookie.
Cookie?
Cook. Neela Cook. Cookie.
Gotcha. Hey,
try to keep up, will you, Ed?
I ride the slow bus sometimes here. I can't.
I rode the slow bus from the other parking lot today.
Yes, you did. 2.5 hours later.
Wow. Layla again.
Layla. Rocket down the left side. Ooh. Good job by Bear to stick with it.
No.
Who's in the net? You said two
so
hits?
The first one was not a block, he's saying.
He doesn't get to call 2 hits. That's the up ref.
The first one was not a block, apparently. 12-8.
You get pushed to the outside. Picked up.
Neela.
Nice pickup by Neela.
Gabby puts it into the net and down.
And there we go.
Off the top of the net cord, and a point for Crossfire, 13-8. Neela out, Jasmine in after Neela made a spectacular dig.
Good play, Neela. Go sit down.
Spectacular dig there.
Yeah, that ball was going one way and it hit that block, went the other way, and she made that adjustment and dove out there and got that sucker. Resident lefty, short in the middle. Gabby's going to put that right back over.
Almost didn't get that.
Hit from the outside. Push to the right side. Good hit by Jasmine. They were not expecting that. They were all going to the outside. It was a good play by Barra to make that adjustment. Going short in the middle, picked up by Layla. Going to the outside now. Gabby.
Oh, and she couldn't get her momentum out of the net. Barra went into the net when she went to set. And you just could not, lost her balance and could not get out of the way. I'll be honest with you, Eddie. When she went up to hit that, I thought instead of setting it, she should have just slammed it.
Should have put it down.
If she was headed that way anyway, I think that would have helped her stop. So it's 13-9.
Picked up by Cam. Pushed backside.
It's a good cut shot by Jasmine.
Hey, Jasmine's seeing that the court really good out there.
Yeah, I just couldn't get that one over the net. So they've figured it out.
They're playing her cross court, and she's been making them cuts.
Their first shots go into Barra.
Big hit by Gabby.
Oh, and they're calling it out, but it was touched.
It's touched.
Touched. Yeah, there we go. The down ref called the touch. And she said, "Oh, I didn't see anything." Put her hand, the flag up in the air.
Flags.
Because she didn't know in or out. She put it out, and then he goes touch. And she's like, "Oh no."
What's a touch?
So good
Nelson
serve there by Nelson.
Back left. Picked up by Gabby. Back to Jasmine.
Good shot by Jasmine.
Hit. Oh, they're still going. I thought it went.
Gabby puts it down. Emphatically puts it down, and it's 15-10.
When Jasmine hit that one cross court, I didn't think they were recovering from it. I didn't realize they're still going.
We didn't quit on it either. 15-10 here.
Nelson puts in the back left. Go to the right side this time. Picked up by Layla, but out of that net, it's going to be hard to dig out.
Yeah, it was a hard dig for her anyway. Yeah. She did a good job getting it in the net. If she got a little higher or a little less line drive, we'd have probably been able to play it out. But
yeah,
as it is, it's 15-11 now. Crossfire 4 points.
Layla, Barra.
She's in the net. The pass took her into the net. You'd like to see her just dump that over.
Gabby's going to push that deep. Caught them off guard. They were looking for the hit.
Good bump set. Good bump set by Camry.
Nice tool there by Jasmine as well.
Cam put that ball on a tee for her.
Yeah, she did. Jasmine had plenty of time to figure out what she wanted to do and how she wanted to do it.
So Rachel coming for Layla.
What?
Rachel's in for Layla. It just picks its moments.
It does. Gabby's going to serve this one. Rocket down the left side.
Yep.
It's that over. They're calling it in.
That's tough. That was in.
It was tough. It was right at the line.
So 3-point lead, 16-13, and as long as you stay 2 or 3 points ahead of them, you're in good shape.
Keep the train moving forward. We'll be okay.
We are giving them all they can handle and then some right here.
Nice pickup by Jasmine. Tough one for Rachel. She's able to get to it, put it over. Going back to the outside, picked up by Gabby. Barra, back to Jasmine.
Off the block. Tooled it off the block and off the back row player. 17-13 Crossfire.
Jasmine's having a day.
She is hot. Don't nobody tell her. That's deep.
Thank you.
Oh.
Picked up by Cam. Push to the middle. Jasmine out the back row.
That's a little hot.
That's going to be another lucky souvenir for a fan.
She's a little off balance there.
What she wasn't expecting it, I don't think.
I'll trade them 1-for-1 the rest of the game if they want. I got no problem with that. So Neela's in for Jazz.
Ball put into play by Legacy back in the middle, picked up by Gabby. Push to the outside. Rachel pushes it across.
Got to send that to the deep corner.
Yep. Nice pickup by Neela. Again, Rachel.
And she's trying to go on the
off
line.
net.
Cut it a little too much.
Yeah, she's a little off the net too, I think.
17-15.
Between the two.
So a 2-point Crossfire lead.
Served by Legacy, picked up by Gabby. Push in the middle. Mabel pushes it over.
She jumped too soon. She hit that on the way down.
Yeah.
Just
Kinda
a little
brought it with her.
timing off, and now it's a 1-point game. Certainly don't want them to take the lead here. Stop the bleeding.
Neela, Barra, Rachel. Nice.
Right at him.
Cross-court
Right
hit.
at him. And that's into
There's
the
a
net.
swing.
So Crossfire goes back up by 2.
See, I think that's one of those things too. It's kind of a psychology game. You get up there and you jump for that
Your eyes
block,
get real
and they
big.
see you blocking, and it makes them think twice, and then she hit it right into the net. Cam will put this one back in the play deep in the left.
Nelson came in for Mabel there.
Got a hit. That's going to be
long.
long. She's saying that somebody touched it. There's nowhere near anybody. Who touched it?
Who touched it? I didn't see it.
I didn't see you get touched either.
Whatever. Where was he in the first game when we needed a touch?
Ball.
The ball was here. There was a ball. There was a ball right there.
(18-18).
Good Lord.
Gabby's going to pick this one up. We got Barra, push to the middle. Nelson, big hit down.
And it's long.
It's long.
Where's our touch? There we go.
Touch.
Now we're even.
18-18.
I don't know why they didn't replay that. That ball was almost
I know,
to the
right in the
10-foot
middle.
line.
That one's going over.
Just when you need her, here's Layla to serve.
There you go.
19-18. Need a block.
Put to the outside.
Well, that'll work
That'll
too.
work. 2018.
Run them all the way out, Layla.
Layla back here to put the ball in play. They're picking them back left. Picked up.
Free
Free
ball.
ball over from the middle. Layla. Barra.
There
Nelson!
it is! Yes! Nelson slams it home. Timeout Legacy. 21-18 Crossfire. That deserves a drink.
You got some ice cold Lowenbrow there in that thermos?
Ice cold H2O. Some quality
H2O in brow?
H2O in brow.
Did you get that from the water boy?
Some quality H2O.
H2O. Some high quality H2O.
None of that foosball.
You know, foosing the ball here.
So 3-point lead for Crossfire. Layla back to serve.
That's their second timeout. Layla, long, but we got some help.
This is going to be a free ball. Sort of.
That's long. 22-18, your score. We got them a little on their heels
We
right
really
now.
need to close this out, Eddie.
They're back
Need
on their
this
heels. We really
badly.
need to keep them pushed back. Can't give them a
close
chance to
this
get
out
back.
badly.
Layla with a
serve.
steamer down there in the middle.
Nobody can get it.
That'll be another ace.
23-18. 5-point Crossfire lead.
Is that new math?
5.
5. I know.
Stop it.
Hey, just because you were on the slow bus doesn't mean I can't pick on you.
Yeah,
Look at that, Barra!
24-18.
Redirect. Big left hand. Oh, that's,
You know how I feel about that 24th point, Eddie.
Yep. Although her left hand's the same size as her right hand, but Layla serves deep in the back. Overpass.
That's a smart.
Barra.
Yeah,
Put that
Barra!
down. There's the
And they
first
close
game.
it out. 25-15 Crossfire
18.
over Legacy. 18-15, whatever the hell it
It
was.
doesn't matter.
We still won.
Stand by. Stand by. He's calling the net, or is he calling a net violation? Of course he's calling a net violation.
So hold on, back up the truck. Net violation there, which you
After
probably
the
could have
fact?
flipped a coin and done it on each player. We've had more net violations in this day alone than we've had the entire year.
So the score is 24. I've reset it. The score is
24-19.
Let's see what happens here. I'm going to.
Net
Gabby
violation!
finishes
Net!
out.
Stick that in your net
25-19.
violation. Emphatically, Gabby closes it out.
Here's your net.
Stick that in your net violation. So it took us another point, but we got there.
Yep.
I think we actually won 26-18, but that's all right. Got the bear all fired up over there.
That's right. Got to get that mic out.
He's wanting to come over. He
He
wants
does.
to come
He
here.
wants to be here.
Look at him. He
want
wants
to be
to
here.
come here. He
You wanna be
wants
here.
to be on the Siete. So bad.
We've got 2 more days to make this happen.
Our goal before we leave Orlando is to get Paul Barra on the Cinco Siete.
We got to get him to broadcast
So
one
send
game.
in-
One game.
So send in your donations now.
Send in your requests.
Oh. Well, I got to tell you, that might have been some of the best volleyball
Yeah, it
Crossfire's
was
played all year.
Absolutely. They stayed with it. They stuck to it. Had some stupid stuff
And
happen.
no
They
matter
stuck
what
with it.
happened,
Yeah.
they stayed where they were and stayed aggressive and didn't change their game because of what was happening on the other side of the net.
I think sometime in these next couple of days we bring some nice cold Lowenbrows in. We can probably get Barrow on here.
I think enough of them, and he'll come on, but he won't realize he's on. And
I'm
we
saying,
may have to get
whatever
the
we
dump
can do,
button.
but-
We may have to have the dump button ready. So I will say the
Is this
obvious
thing on?
here. This does not need to go 3.
No. These girls need to keep this momentum and keep it moving.
The pressure is definitely on Legacy here.
Absolutely.
That's the first set they've
although-
lost today.
In all honesty, there's not a whole lot of pressure on Legacy because even if they lose, they're still in a good spot.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't know
But you know
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
right? You don't know for absolute certainty what happens if you lose. They probably don't drop to 3rd, but
No.
it's still
Nobody wants to
interesting.
lose, but
It's still interesting here.
right.
Big time for Crossfire. That's the first set they've lost today. I believe it's the first set they've lost in the entire tournament so far.
I don't know.
I think they came in
Probably.
6-0 like we did.
Ball.
All right, so here we go.
Barrow.
Half
to
of the
start this off.
SoFi, the left-handed version.
The left side of the SoFi.
And there's
Big
the right
block by
side of the
Annette.
SoFi, right on cue.
The SoFi compete together till you win a point.
Dan Nelson told me that one Sophia is Sophia, 2 Sophias are SoFis.
We get Dan Nelson on here.
That'd be a coup.
There's a hit from the outside, picked up by Cam. Layla, free ball over by Gabby. Back in the middle right. Going to the outside.
And that's
There's
straight
nobody
down.
there. She found a good opening. Everybody was a little bit out of system and kind of
The lights
confused,
were
I think.
on.
Yeah.
No one was home.
I think they just weren't sure where that was going, and it went to the outside. And
1-1.
she had all kinds of room and time. Picked up by Layla. By Nelson. Gabby right
Straight
down.
down.
Touch, then it's out, then it's, what is it? Touch.
It was
Call
in
touch.
anyway, wasn't it?
I don't know. She's claiming they touched it. So
Quit looking like you don't know you did that.
2-1's the score. Crossfire's in the lead. Steamer down the left side. And nobody's home.
And they
3-1.
don't know. It's kind of like the Russians playing the U.S. They don't know what to do.
It's one of those, you have an awkward call like that, just like happened to us a couple games ago.
Takes a
They're
minute
all
for you to collect
questioning it
yourself.
all, yeah.
Yep.
And they're all just kind of discombobulated. They're going to call that one long.
That's because it
3-2's the
was.
score. I didn't say it wasn't. I just said they're calling it long.
So 3-2, Crossfire leads.
They're calling that almost as long as your shuttle ride. Picked up by Layla and over pass.
Got to get there.
Somebody's got to be there.
You got to get there.
We're tied at threes. Threes are wild. The
Bend
President's
but
Casino.
don't break here.
Picked up by Layla. Barra. Jasmine.
Good
Nice
cut shot.
cross-court hit.
Good cut shot by Jasmine Nettie. That's some smooth
Smooth
jazz. Layla out. Rachel in. Gabby back
serving.
to serve. It's like an echo.
Echo.
Boy,
Gabby
she
with
is
a
a
rocket.
screamer. May goes up. You got to be smart there.
That was a good play. She just somehow just didn't quite get the timing there.
They are absolutely so geeked up to hit that ball. Their timing is just off.
Hey, can't be on every time.
4-4, the score.
And we're ready for some more. Picked up by Kim. Pushed to the outside. Rachel. Roll shot in the back. Picked up in the middle. Pushed to the outside. You get another one right off the block, and it just dies.
Looked like a Plinko machine off like 4 or 5 hands there and died on the floor. So Crossfire trails by 1 for the first time in a while.
Legacy put this in the play. Jasmine. Cross court. That's going to be
How
out.
she stayed out of the net, I don't know. It looked like Barrow was going to get sucked into the net again. Overpasses are going to hurt. They just take her right into the net.
Right. Gabby picks that ball up. Barra. Gabby back row, but she's a little bit short.
Well, she didn't hesitate. She slammed it, unfortunately, right into the net, and now Crossfire trails by 3.
7-4. Jasmine picks this one up. Barra to the outside. Rachel's going to free ball it over.
Need a
Up
block.
the middle, up the middle. Get a tip. Just enough for Gabby to pick that ball up. Barra puts that out in the middle. Mabel's going to roll shot it over. Picked up in the back middle. Going to the outside.
Jasmine.
Big block by Jasmine. And Mabel. Good pickup by Rachel. It's the outside. Jasmine.
There's
right
some more
around.
smooth jazz.
Right around the block. That was just a good play. That no matter how good that team is on the other side, it's very hard for them to get to that ball.
She picked it up.
She went right
and
around
put it
him.
down.
Right around that block, right through the seam of everybody. Well, Jasmine puts this ball into play. Tip.
Great job
Good
by
job
Mabel
by
there.
Mabel. Push that back over. Picked up by Cam. Gabby, free ball over by Rachel. Some good play here by Crossfire to keep that ball alive.
And Rachel
Big
blocks
block
it.
by Rachel.
Free ball over. That just didn't develop. That didn't develop.
Yeah, she put that a little shorter than I think Mabel was expecting, and she didn't get there in time.
She should have zagged, probably. So Jazz checks out, and Neela's in now in the back row. Crossfire trails by 3, 8-5.
Neela picks that ball up. Camry, free ball over.
Good effort.
Good try. 5-9 your score.
First pass is what's going to make the difference here.
We're coming straight back for Neela again. Picked up by Gabby, and that's not going to make it either. Five to 10.
So down by 5 here. Starting to get away a little bit. Got to rein it back in. Get a side out here.
Not playing bad. Things have just kind of gone a little different way.
Miscommunication there.
Miscommunication.
If you're the setter, you go for the ball until you get called off.
Right.
And I don't think anybody called him off. So Neela checks out. Jasmine checks in. Not really.
It's coming.
Not really sure I'd put the blame on Neela there.
No, I think he's not so much to blame. I think he's just looking for a different look back there.
So 6 points now. It's starting to get a little dicey here. Let's collect it back up. Jazz puts the ball up. Sent over Rachel. That's going to be deep.
Long.
You see it come off her hand, and
yep.
Be a good time for a timeout here. 7-point deficit. Need to break this string here.
$5-13.
Either that or you need to adjust your rotation slightly because they're
just picking everybody off.
Little adversity's hitting Crossfire. Down by 8.
Nice.
There's an overpass. Now here's the timeout. So 9 points, they're trailing by 14-5. Legacy's feeling it, and Crossfire's just simply not executing.
Yeah. Well, for quite a while there, at the beginning of that run, they weren't really playing bad. They just were having some bad things happen, some missed time and miscues, and they seem to kind of compound on each other.
Yeah, I mean,
once
right
they
now,
start happening and they start putting them right where in the right spots, and they just kind of compound. And
well, right now the ball's coming to them, and they're just like, don't hit it to me.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what it looked like. And all these serves, which I mean, they're not easy by any stretch, but we can't put them in locations where other people can get them, and they're shanking left and right, or they're overpasses.
Right.
You got to get that under control, and you have to do it now, because if they get too far ahead of you, they're just going to leave you in the rearview mirror, and you're going to have to collect yourself. You're ready for a third set, which, you know, even if you go to a third set, you have some momentum going into that third set.
Yeah.
Another just not getting squared up. It's a 10-point deficit just like that. This happened quickly.
Yes.
And they're going to keep hitting it. They're not going to hit the ball to Cam.
Gabby, nice push over by Barra.
And then when you get the brakes on top of it,
yeah,
that's not good. The problem is you get too far down here, it can demoralize you. Even though you beat them pretty substantially in the first game, you come back and get thumped. You're going into the third game going, okay, what are we going to do now?
Right. Cam, short set, pushed over.
Good job by May
nice block
there
by Mabel.
Easy.
Hit by Mabel, but that's going to be long.
You can see their whole demeanor. When she hit that ball, everybody sank. 17-5, 12-point deficit. It looks like a completely different team right now.
Right. Picked up by Gabby. Played over by...
He's going to call that. I guess it went over the antenna. So
I'm not too sure that went
18
out.
to 5, and you
myself,
got to
but
do something to change something here. Gabby goes out, and Remy comes in. We haven't completed an entire rotation yet. Literally no one has anything in the tank, right? They are all looking at each other, waiting to see what's going to happen. There's no timeout he can call right now that's going to change what's going on. 14-point deficit.
Going to Cam. Jasmine off the back row. Good hit. Caught the libero by surprise. That's going to be rough.
That's a smart play by
right
Rachel.
Down the line.
That's a smart play by Rachel. Nobody over there. She almost hit it too far to the left, but hit it on the line. Nobody was over there. That's our first point. And Eddie, I think they ran off 12 straight.
I think so. Well, here comes Cam back to serve. It's a good person to have in this position. Back left. Up in the middle. Tipped over. Cam's going to put that back to Barrow. Put that down the left hand. It should be long.
You got to find something here that it's good to have happen in this game. After that emotional high, you've gone all the way the other way.
He's calling another timeout here. I think everybody's afraid to hit the ball, it seems like.
Yeah, this is a completely different team. It started out okay the first few points, and then they went on a run and got the lead by 2 or 3, and the game totally changed. We got the ball back, gave it up again, and then they went on their 12-point run. I mean, it's just amazingly, the complexity of this game completely changed in the last 10 minutes.
Last 10 points.
It didn't take long.
The thing is, you got to get these teenage girls to realize it's the same people over there you're playing. You're the same team.
Well, and you got to put it out of your head.
Yeah.
You got to quit thinking. You just got to go back to playing volleyball the way you know how to play. Don't worry about the results of the game.
Right.
All you're playing for now is to get your momentum back and get some positives happening going into the third set.
Well, the other thing they got to get is that it's 1 point at a time. You're playing for 1 point. You're not playing for 14 points to tie the game. You can't. It's 1 point. That hit off that block just right into a hole in the back.
There's nothing like next ball, and it's not there. It's just like what's going to happen now?
We're simulcasting again. Libero's going to put this into play deep in the left. Picked up by Remy. Have an awkward bump there by Barra. Push up short. Picked up by Remy. Jasmine out of the back row.
That's long.
Going to launch that into the seats.
But again, I mean, everything just sinks. It can't do that.
Neil is up for... What are we doing?
They let the sub happen. They're going to call out a rotation, but Neela did not get up there fast enough. I mean, it's just like everything just completely changed.
Yeah.
As much as we said that's the best volleyball Crossfire played all year,
now we're seeing the opposite side of that.
This could be very well the opposite of that.
A nice throw by Barra.
There we go.
Rachel, nice hit.
You got to do that.
Got picked up, tipped
Doesn't
over,
matter
picked
what
up
the
by
score
Neela.
is.
Free ball over by Rachel. He's back. The hit to be tipped.
It's a tip.
Yep. I saw it change directions, I think, twice, actually.
So set point 12-6. I mean, just
24-6.
24-6. It's just not good.
There's service error. 24-7.
Still not good.
It's better than 24-6.
By 1. So Layla comes back looking for a miracle. Remy and Rachel check out. Gabby and Layla are in, and
just screamer down the back. There's going to be an ace. 24 to 8.
Layla's trying to pull off a miracle here. Wouldn't put it past her, but it'd be a big one.
Layla, back middle, picked up by the libero. It's going to be free balled over. Picked up by Neela. Camry.
Well, she took
Gabby.
that right off the ground.
Yeah, she did. Tipped over, picked up by Cam, pushed to the outside. Gabby off the top of the net.
That's going to do it. So 25 to 8.
25 to 8. We're going to 3.
And we're going to go to a third game to 15, and this is a little dicey.
We're in shark-infested waters.
You play with fire. You knew they'd come out motivated because you ticked them off.
Yep.
Right?
Right.
You beat them for the first time. You knew they were going to come out motivated. You have to match. And what did I say? You got to match that intensity.
And they slowly tapered off and let them overcome the intensity.
Now, this is where you got to be. You act like that never happened and move on. The only thing you can do right now is just to act like that never happened and move on to the next thing.
Well, this is going to be the day of 3. 2 of our games have gone to 3, so.
Yeah. You got any chance at all, you got to have this. This is do or die right here.
Yep.
We've seen it happen before. If you remember correctly, in the bid tournament we won back in January, the semifinal against H2, we beat them in the first game, and they shellacked us in the second game.
We came back and
we came back and won the third. Yeah, so I mean,
it can happen.
Not, and this team is historically a decent third set team.
Right.
So it's not outside the realm of possibility that we'll win this and win it well.
Right.
But they're going to have to draw on that experience.
Yep.
They're going to have to remember what that felt like, and they're going to need to reach deep down and find it.
Foot's got to be on the gas, and it's got to stay on the gas.
Yeah, you can't let them have more than 1 point at a time or 2 points at a time. You have to be the aggressor. There's a whole lot going on behind us here.
Oh, well, we're like tri-casting now. We're on more networks than they know what to do with. You did bring the 5x7s to sign after the game, didn't you?
3.5x5s. We're not that popular.
The wallets. I can barely get my initials on it.
3.5x5 glossies.
So what we need to do, we need to get a big sheet of wallets.
So we won the toss, and
we are going to serve. We're going to start off with our resident left-hander.
I like this strategy.
We're playing
Anytime
volleyball.
you can take the ball in your own hands and start off with it, that's the way to go.
And here we go.
This is for all the marbles right here. For any chance at any marbles.
I didn't know there's marbles involved. We tipped over, picked up by Barra. Camry outside Jasmine. Good hit. Picked up. Gabby's going to free ball deep into the corner.
With a purpose.
It was a little bit tough for them to play, even for free ball. That one didn't come over. Crossfire will start off. 1-0.
Free ball with a purpose, as you always say.
Free ball. There's short on the left side. Nice
job by Gabby.
Joust by Gabby as she watches it go out.
Good job at the net by Gabby.
Nice joust Gabby just sticks her fingers up there and pushes it right back over while staying out of the net. So we're going to see Barra put this in. Back in that seam on the left.
That's out.
3. Kind of feel
There's
like
no parking in the red zone.
Kind of feel like the pressure's kind of back on Legacy right now.
Yeah, but I'm not going to breathe till this thing's over with.
Oh, absolutely not. Is that out? Nope, that was on the line.
That is an ace.
Ace.
4-0.
Baby. 4-0 Barra.
Timeout.
Legacy.
Gotta keep it going here. Have to stay and match the intensity.
It's 4-0 Barra.
Fan Clan is imploring them. You should tell him if we win, he has to do it. This lady behind me keeps walking around in circles. So Barra goes back for her 5th serve here to start this 3rd set off. First team to 15 by 2.
You even had me confused. I didn't know what.
And she goes short here.
It's going to be tough. There's a 5-0.
You got to make the gap as big as you can make it here.
There's a sub on the Legacy side.
Give yourself as much of a cushion as you possibly can.
The lefty's going to put this one up. Down the left side. Yep, push back. Hit. Picked
Good
up by
high
Barra.
hand. That's too tight.
Jasmine. Going to throw that in the back corner.
That's a free ball.
Let's do it. Push short. Nelson right over the block.
That is
I don't know how they picked that up.
Another free ball. Put one down. Put one down.
Gabby puts that down. It somehow made it back over.
How in the hell? Do not get frustrated. That is a double. That's 2 hits.
Yep.
You cannot have that happen. You can't get frustrated with them. If they keep bringing it over, you keep sending it back.
Absolutely.
5-1, 4-point lead. We got to get the ball back and keep the momentum here.
Jasmine push back to the deep corner.
Good ball, but they're going to have to go get it. This will be a free ball coming over. Got to put one down. Need a down ball. Need a down ball. Who's going to get it? That's going to be Nelson. 6-1.
The Nelson tip. She's going to have to start swinging because they're going to start looking for that tip. You know what I mean?
May comes back in. Nelson
she's tipped it
serve.
So many times over there. They're going to be watching for that tip.
I don't think she's really swung much since day one. She puts it into the net, and I think they were waiting for a shoe tie.
I think she stopped in the middle of the serve, actually.
Thank God.
Yeah. I think she saw that just as she was serving and kind of.
I'm fine with that. Got to get it in. And she does.
Nice. Picked up, pushed to the outside. Hit down, and they found the opening.
6-2 now. You're still up by 4. You can give them one at a time. I'll trade them 1 for 1 for the rest of the game.
She's got to take a step forward on that one. I actually think she was just a little bit deep on that, which is not usually where she's at. Push to the outside, Gabby.
Yes!
Put that down with authority.
She nailed it. Slammed down by Gabby Lee, and it's 7-2. Layla will go out. Sorry about that. Rachel's coming in. Boy, oh boy, Gabby creamed that ball.
Yeah, she did.
Line drive, and it's just long. Keep trading points. I'm fine with that.
She's a little hyped up after that hit, I think.
That's right.
It was a good-looking serve, but she just put a little too much on it.
This bugs me a little. This is a lot of pressure to put on 3 people.
I always do a 3-person serve receive. What are we waiting on? Oh, we having issues with the subs, really? At this point?
Side out here is what we need.
All right.
Probably going to either Gabby or Jasmine with this. She hit a floater.
Picked it up.
Rachel dumps it over
nice
the net.
Dump.
Right into Swampy's moat, and it's 8-3, and we got the ball back. Got to stay on their toes here.
Yep.
Keep the pressure on.
Back to serve.
Get a couple points here, even if you do it. You get 2 points at a time. Trade them 2 for 1.
Here. Hit. Picked up by Gabby. Barra saves it. Pushes it back over. We get Jasmine. Tipped over. Jasmine. Barra to the middle.
Anybody? Again, a free ball with a purpose there.
Yep.
Blocked.
Picked up. That's going to be 2.
Yeah.
That was 2 by...
so 8-4.
Barra. She got caught up in the net and couldn't. Was
poor
too close
Mike's
to
over
net.
here pacing. Trade them 1 for 1, Ed. I'm fine with that all the way to 15.
Picked up by Neela. Push to the outside. Rachel. Roll shot that into the back corner middle. Just kind of tipping it back over.
Yep,
nice
I like
push
that.
over by Barra.
9-4. That's a smart play. Caught him off guard.
Push over by Barra right back in the middle.
May
where they
will
were
go
scrambling.
sit. Nelson will come in. Camry will
Camry's gonna
serve. Up by 5. I think if I get too far in front of this thing, it kind of goes nutsy.
Cam, Barra. Nelson's
Yes!
got to put that down.
Yes, sir. 10-4. Keep it going. As many as you can possibly get.
Put it on the other court.
And a timeout called by Legacy. And I think that's their second, is it not?
Because Cam runs onto the other court to retrieve the ball.
But she literally whiffed on it. They rolled it to her, and she just missed it. She went down to get it and whiffed. I think she felt like, I better go get that.
Right in the middle of their play while they're playing.
Got to avoid the long runs on their part. Just keep the ball. If you keep the ball and don't give it back, that's all it needs.
Ladies and gentlemen, buy your seats, but you're only going to need the edge.
It's kind of how it is here.
Oh, we don't have seats.
This is a cardiologist's dream.
That's right. Hope the doctor's got her bag.
So Cam is back. It's a 10-4 lead for Crossfire.
I think it's your radioactive personality that's
got to get to
Mike
15.
Out.
Yeah, something like that. Just got to get to 15 here.
Cam put this ball. Oh,
you really don't want to do that.
Something you don't see very often is a service error from Cam either.
And if you can just get the point here, it doesn't matter. You cancel it out. But coming out of a timeout, boy, you really want to get that serve in.
Right. Picked up by Gabby. Pushed to the outside by Barra. Rachel.
Slammed right at her.
Up.
Man. Good block, but just off the block and out, and it's 10-6. 4-point lead.
Good play. You got to keep playing that.
Can't give up on that play. Keep doing it.
Yep. Just change your block a little bit. Gabby. Barra. Rachel.
Pulled it off of him and out.
So Rachel's going to do it right back to him. You're going to bounce it off my player. I'm going to bounce it off yours.
11-6. Smart volleyball play there.
And Layla's coming back to serve.
Rachel will go out. Layla will come in. And boy, oh boy, would 4 more from her look really good here.
Picked up by the libero. Having a little bit of trouble. Get hit.
Good job, Layla.
Nice pickup by Layla. Free ball over by Cam. Back in that back corner. That's a little bit of a trouble. Picked up by Layla.
Good dig.
Gabby.
Into the net.
Into the net.
I don't think that made it over.
I don't either. But they were right there, even if it was.
So 11 to 7, 7-11.
Even if it was right there, close to the top of that net, they were right there. It might have been a block.
Need a side out here.
Keep it going, girls.
That'll work.
That'll work.
12 to 7.
12-7.
Jasmine comes in. Barra will serve. Kneel it to the bench.
Serve to the out backs.
That is a good hit, folks.
Good hit right through the opening.
That is just a good hit.
Just found the floor.
12-8 now. You stay 4 points ahead of them, you're just fine. That's all you got to do. Keep trading points with them, and everything will be just fine.
Legacy put this into play. Picked up by Cam. Barra. Nelson.
Yes!
Puts that down.
13-8. 2 points away. No timeouts left for Legacy.
That point brought to you by Nelson Transportation, the transportation company who brought Cinco Siete here to the Orlando Convention Center.
Nelson puts it over.
The back set.
Into the ground.
That was a good.
So just
keep
trading points with them. You're still up. You're up by 4 here.
It's a good hit.
13-9, and if you can get this side out, Eddie, that puts us in the driver's seat.
We're definitely in the broadcast booth here, I think.
Whew. This is a big point to get.
Good pickup by Layla. Gabby.
Oh, 50-50. Yes! Yes!
She had to think about it.
And it's 14-9. Set and match point.
She had to think about it, but I didn't see the Legacy coach over there.
No, he immediately said it was in. 14-9. Match and set point here. Gabby will serve. Rachel checks in for Layla. Yes! Oh, it's a long. Oh, it looked like it might have been in. Nonetheless, it's 14-10.
14-10.
Anything here, Eddie.
Any
long
mistake
serve
on their side?
into the net. Any mistake on their part.
What are they doing?
Out of rotation, anything. They're not going to let them sub.
They don't have any subs?
It's a yellow card for trying to sub when you have none. So a yellow card was issued to the Legacy bench for trying to sub when you're out.
No real effect on anything.
I'm not sure how you can run out of subs in a game this short, but
yeah.
That's going to be long!
Oh,
they did it!
There it is,
They
folks.
did it!
Crossfire does it! There it is!
They did their part! Now we got to wait and see what happens, folks. Holy Toledo!
Woo! Who'd have thunk
Woo!
it? There you go, baby.
Holy cow!
Let's bring the Paul Bear over here. Come on, come on. Good job, Paul Bear.
They did their job. Now they got to wait and see what happens. So, folks, we will let you go.
We'll let you go. We're going to put it out on socials.
Information tonight before bedtime. Just watch it. But what a day of volleyball.
I don't think, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's not a chance we're going to play anything else tonight. We'll put it out on social media.
No, there
we're
won't
going to
be
be tomorrow.
It won't be a match tonight. So, all right, we'll
all
see
right,
you
folks,
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.